Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. I'm glad I did not do this when I planned on. My plan was to do each one of these individually. And then I didn't. Because I had some of these for a long time before I ever read them. And then all of a sudden I just plowed through it. This is Chapter 2 of the King Hell series from Rick Veitch, writer, artist. Chapter 1 was Maximortal. Chapter 4 was Brat Pack. That came out first. Maximortal came out second. This came out third-ish. Chapter 5 has 2 parts of it out, nothing else. And Chapter 4, nothing. What this is basically Rick Veitch going metafictional with the history of comic books in the U.S. and their tropes. And there's a lot of stuff in these books I'm not going to be able to show because of YouTube restrictions, but I had to put a spotlight on. I love Rick Veitch. I'm a huge Rick Veitch fan. I can't even really... probably the first... Unless I've caught some of his war stuff back in the day when he was working at Kubert and doing the stuff for the war books. It was probably on Swamp Thing. Like, a buddy of mine was like, you're obsessed. I'm like, dude, it's Rick Veitch. When you sit down and read and look at his art, you'll get it. It's just amazing stuff. So let's pick up these 3 out of the way. This is the first one. And there is a complete collection of this. Now, the difference between the complete collection of this is there's some back matter in this that are not connected to Boy Maximortal, somewhat. The last one it is. That are not in there. And these are like $9 a pop. Yeah, $9.95, 100 pages from Amazon. So if you want these, go to Amazon. They ship everywhere. And I'm going to throw this out there. I have 2 videos on the King Hell Super Special 1 and 2. And ever since I put those videos, I've had people contact me. Will you sell them? Will you scan it? No. I'm just like, no. Go find your own copies. I got lucky and found them in the cheap bin. Now you can pick up issue 4 of Boy Maximortal in this form has that reprinted in the back. So, and what Veitch explains is it didn't matter if it was every how many pages of Boy Maximortal you got, up to 100 pages was the same price. So he just put back matter in to fill it in. Feel like, give people extra. So let's get into this real quick. There's Boy Maximortal. I can't remember her name now. Nothing wrong with that. Rick Veitch's King Hell Heroica continues. And I will see. I got this in February 2020. And it basically, there's the Maximortal tale. And what Maximortal is Maximortal was created. And look at this, okay? Sheldon and S. Clay. Yes, this part of the storyline is pretty much letting us know how, look, Wonder Warthog, letting us know kind of how, not only is one of Maximortal's big villains created, but also one of the bigger independent underground presses. I'm going to flip through this quick because there's some stuff in there. I love some of the shadow work. And it's about creator rights. It's just hard to explain this without... I don't want to spoil too much. I want people to go out there and buy these. Now, yeah, $40 for this whole thing, or it's like $25 if you buy the collection as one. Okay, let's get to the back matter. Okay, so we get Brat Sack, which is like his letters page. Because we get 53 pages of Boy Maximortal. Get a little history. So you get a reader's guide, book 1, Maximortal, book 2. This is right here. Book 3, book 4, that's Brat Pack, book 5. Okay, my back pages. It's just sketches and stuff he did. That's all black and white. Excuse me, sorry. This is something from Heavy Metal he did for Warren here. I love the barcodes. Hero Comics, number 9, 1966. Butta butta. Look at that, butta butta. Butta butta. I'm just a huge Rick Veitch fan. Baltimore Comic-Con Tribute, Grendel. Look at that. That is amazing. Gray shirt. Oh, look at this. Gray shirt and Chippy? St. England's. Oh, so gray shirts and the hoodlum head. Oh, man. The Shadow. Cosmic Cube. Doctor Strange Commission. That is really nice. Elephant Man unpublished cover. Arnim Zola pen and ink commission. Okay. Triptych. So we got Swamp Thing. I don't know who this character is. I don't know who that is. Looks like Swamp Thing and some gremlins, and I don't know. It looks great though. Happy Little Guy, Mother Box, Tattoo Design, Spaceman, Blood Hunters, advertisement. I like that Mother Box tattoo. That's kind of cool. Call of Cthulhu Unpublished collage. Batman and Joker pen and ink commission. That is great with the Jeep. I love this Cthulhu. Look at that. Turtles of Casey Jones. Commission based on a Jack Kirby panel for Quero sketchbook. Okay. Hero. Old Bill. Swamp Thing Arcane pen and ink commission. Where's Arcane at? Oh, Arcane's the fucking tree. Holy shit, that is badass. Too Many Machines. Pillow Talk. This might be one of those where I gotta kind of, yeah, I'm gonna have to skip through that as quick as I can. And that's the end, Nice, that's number one. Now, let's see when I got number two, and it shows you. I read number one and waited 102 pages. $9.95. Was it cheaper? No. 3 years. Over 3 years. Right. But it's just the next. We get another, and it goes all the way up to page 103. So another 50 pages to get, he explains why the bad pages and all this shit. You get this really cool. See, I like this penguin. This penguin's Antarctic. This John Constantine sketch is so damn good. Rebus, Rick Veitch. Just some craziness, man. I mean, looks airbrushed. Sharon Tate, A Life. Sharon and her mom. Modeling for dad. Actually, used an image of Sharon and Felipe. Man from Uncle. The Fearless Vampire Hunters. No makeup. Valley of Dolls. Rosemary's Baby. He's an amazing illustrator. Modeling. Sharon with Jay. Pregnant. Charlie Manson. Look at that Manson. Look at that face on him. That's one thing with Veitch. He captures so much emotion and detail. Text cut the wires. Murder scene. Sharon and Paul's grave. Sounds in the Songs. Story and art, Rick Veitch. Letterman's Todd Klein. Editor. Okay, this is... The Heroes. This is a little short story by Veitch. I've not read this short story. It's a Sherlock Holmes-y thing. Oh, look at that. Miracle Man sketch by Rick Veitch. Adam Strange. Another gray shirt panel. Sketch. And then advertising stuff, and there's some good stuff here. I mean, you got Maximortal, which is back in print now. I got the old trade of it. All those little graphic novels. Rabbit Fiends is always great. And so that's issue 3. This is going to be a long-ass video. Issue 2. This is issue 3. That was October 2023. I got this in October, too. I read these over a couple of days. I gotta skip a lot. It's just more of the story. We get an alternate reason why Kennedy was assassinated thanks to this, and it makes sense. Because in a world with superheroes, and I love the Doctor Strange love-looking guy there. And this covers us all the way up to page 150. I love this Rick Veitch, Dennis the Menace, and Nasher. The British Menace. The Veitch Boys. Mike, Rick, Pete, Rob, Tom, and Wendy. Hey, I'm a Veitch girl. The Visitation. This is good fucking art. His stuff just, man. He's one of them guys that my older cousin that kind of introduced me to crazy comics. Like, hey, you see this cover? That's Robert Crumb. You see this? It's Richard Corman. He would have loved Veitch, but by the time this stuff was coming out, he was not into comics. Get an Even. Story by Stephen Perry. Art by Rick Veitch. Blazing Adventures. Turned Yellow. Oh, it's like a kid's comic he did. Okay. when we get another Stephen Perry, Rick Veitch. This is Here Lies a Cat. We got some sketches for something. Maybe the Atom, or maybe, I mean, it kind of looks like Fourth Worldian to me. Try to remember. Like some weird ass furry stuff. I like that lizard looking thing. Cool. Dragon Helm by Rick Veitch. The Rite of Spring. 1978 by Veitch. That's old. All right, then we got our final one, which I just got in not that long ago. I read in like one day. And this one, it's the last one, 100 pages, $9.95, and I got it in December. I think I sat on 3 for a little bit. I think I got 3. Yeah, I got 3 in on a day. I was like, I can't read this today. I'm going to be in a car for hours, and I ain't got time to read. And this ends the story of it's boy Maximortal coming home and taking care of what's got to be done to save his father and do some other stuff. And then we get this really metatextual craziness and Dr. Blasphemy's origin and and there he explains everything where you can get it all. And then we get in the back here. This is the Heroica Super Special #1. I have none. The covers are black and white. All right, all y'all been wanting these. They're here now. Pay you $10, which is a lot cheaper than and shipping. A lot cheaper than buying these because I look like $60 and $40, and I think I said it. I got mine for $1. There's a comic shop in. Do you have real Mississippi? It's like 5 Alarm Comics, 3 Alarm. I think it's 5 Alarm. I went in there. I was looking through the bins. He said, "Okay, anything in the back of your bin, so it ain't bad to board as a buck." I was like, "All right, cool." Well, I pulled out. In fact, I pulled out those 2. I'm like, ooh. And he had like a couple of magazines. He's like, oh, V-Trans? Like, yeah. He goes, you like Miracle Man? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you know what file copies are? I'm like, yes. I'm like, you have Miracle Man file copies? He's like, yes, I do. And I'm like, how did you acquire them? Because, I'm curious here. And he tells me how he got them. Because somebody that worked for Eclipse back in the day owed some money. When Eclipse was going under and got paid in file copies, and they had like 3 full runs of Miracle Man, and this is back before it got reprinted by Marvel, folks. This is quite a while ago. This guy goes and shows me, he's like, yeah, I'm missing he goes, you don't need, is it 15's the big battle? I was like, no, I don't need that. I was like, I need the last issue. He's like, that's it. I was like, yeah, that's all. I was like, I got everything else. I'm missing that last issue. He's like, okay. And we worked out a deal. It was part cash, part trade. He got probably a 6.0 to 7.0 Uncanny X-Men, X-Men 129 Volume 1, First Kitty Pryde, and some cash for this very, very minty Miracle Man final issue. And I paid him $1 for the 2. He's like, yeah, I hope they finally finish that up. Well, I don't know, dude, if you're reading it, but I hope they are. And thank you for hooking me up with those, and now everybody else can read them again. But yeah, look at that. And Mr. Veitch, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm out, folks. Layers.